Hello and welcome to another Overlord lore video, and today we will take a look at the few treasures of the 6 great gods that we actually know of, as well as all the other things that could potentially slumber deep inside the slain theocracy. But before we are going treasure hunting, let me thank my Patreons for supporting this channel. And we will start with a relic of the 6, introduced together with Zesshi Zetsumai, the, at least to Zesshi, absolutely unsolvable Rubik's Cube. Now I would say it isn't necessarily the most attractive piece of loot, but in over 100 years, this thing got probably never really solved once. So who's to say that it isn't something of significance and holds some sort of secret when aligned in the right way. And given the fact that colors, especially in the Holy Kingdom, hold holy significance, and that the scriptures are also at least potentially all linked to a certain specific color, maybe the 6 sides of the Rubik's Cube represent each of the 6 great gods and their color associated with it. It's far-fetched, but personally, I presume that there is more to it than it just being a toy. The next piece of loot is probably also inside of the slain theocracy's treasury right now, Downfall of Castle and Country, the world-class item that has mind-controlled Schaltir. Given that it is not only extremely rare, with only 199 other world-class items even existing, but also the fact that it can mind-control anyone, or anything. And also the emotional value the dress holds as a trophy, because it is not only the weapon that, so to say, wounded Schaltir, or at least her pride, but that also likely is the most prized possession of the Guild of the 6 Great Gods. It should be really the primary target for Ainz troops, as well as the object of the greatest worry, because while no one is currently able to use it in the Black Scripture, who's to say that the Elf King doesn't enjoy cross-dressing? Another great prize consists actually of several smaller objects, namely the gear that the 6 players that founded the theocracy had left behind. Now, since it was common to have many different outfits with different stats, resistances, all depending on the specific purpose of it, and that copycat outfits with exactly the same look but different or weaker stats were also common. In fact, Pandora's Actor had put on a weaker version of Ainz got the outfit during the battle with Platinum Dragonlord. It can be assumed that the 6 had dozens, if not hundreds of different armors, weapons, and many other sets available, and many other and complete sets of interdependent gear. And judging by the collection the Black Scripture wears, it seems that it is really good gear. For example, we have one of the most epic looking greatsword armor sets that I can even think of, and I bet a lot of Lagia crews have lost their lives, and their tails for it. Then there's also the ultralight budget version of body armor, which apparently goes great with the ultra deluxe premium headgear. And you know what they are saying, the larger the head, the larger... Oh, and speaking of it, there's of course also the barbarian dress-up, with an incredibly huge axe that can compensate a certain incredibly short shortcoming quite effectively. The classic Ainz outfit is also present if you use wish.com instead of wish upon a star to acquire it. Furthermore, we have Zeshi's attempt at cosplaying Maka Albarn. Such a shame that the printer ran out of color. 2 surprisingly kinky looking Alpharius Omega cosplayers. And the classical schoolgirl outfit that just can't be missed in any anime armor set whatsoever. But it has one great addition to it. Remember how infuriated you felt once your coworker had eaten your lunch again, even though you're working from home now? Well, whatever dwells in her lunch bag looks like, it might reverse the situation entirely. A fitting punishment for any lunch thief. And of course the new sequel to Rising of the Shield Hero looks quite great. I hope he will live a long and prosperous life. Seriously though, While I mocked basically every outfit the Black Scripture has, this level of detail, for the 2-odd second screen time, both in the books and in the anime, is impressive. Oh, and I almost forgot, the look on Time Turbulence's face that tells me that I died like half an hour ago and she knows it, is great. I really would like to see Ainz sending a dozen greater doppelgangers in there to study the Black Scripture and then copy them one to one, which would make a fine addition to Ainz collection. Then of course there should also be tons of potions, low tier weapons, high tier weapons, scrolls, staffs, and hopefully some background information on the guild itself. After 14 volumes, we barely know anything about them. And the same goes for the 8 Kings of Avarice, by the way. So in conclusion, the world class item is invaluable. The outfits are a great price, if for no other reason than such high class equipment might yield millions of Yggdrasil gold coins, while the Rubik's Cube could be like a Sith holocron holding ancient and forbidden secrets about the 6 great gods. Or just a cheap in-game shop item. And with that said, I say thank you very much for watching. I hope you will have a fantastic start in the new year, stay safe, stay subbed, and special thanks to Adam J, Al Capone, Andy, Angel of Death, Bad Guy Yi, Ben C, Boyzilla, Chappie, Chrissy, Conquer All, Death is Mercy, Diabetic Centaur, Dystopia, Elika Birchleaf, Phalis Catus, Feral Shivan, Forbus Scrupulon, Gigafight, Ghost of Epicness, Guy with That Hat, Hector Marino, Black Phoenix Emperor, Hoss, Huster, Jacob G, Jana B, Jason, Kleinator, Chromius, Larch, Lifa, Legendarius, Lord Nishikian Rai, Lord Touch Me, Lord Ulbertolane Oddle, Luces Ollie, Lexus Fox, Majima, Matt, Matt C, Marcos, Michael R, Mr. Shoes, Mindless Rev, Minnow 13, Mirtis, Nefiria's Potion, Okill, Paddy Pantom, Primus 11, Sasuga Ainz-sama, Sebastian, Shadow Lightning Wolf, Surge, Sparkly Unicorn, Sunlight, The Mad Alien, The Orc War Wars Rock Edsmasher, Ultra Suck, Vash Hawkeye, Venture Fanatic, Zoggo Bane of Elot, and Zonegon. Thanks guys. Anyway, have a nice day and I hope to see you all again soon on my next video. Over and out.